Do you want to make a guy obsessed with you? Do these things. Just not to me. The last one may or may not be from personal experience. Don't respond too fast. But when you do, give great energy. That way he's waiting and he's like, you have him thinking and playing mind games with himself, like, oh, did I say something wrong the last text or whatever? But in 3 hours, you give like a really great energy response. Volume and the frequency that you interact with him should go down, but the quality should stay up. That's going to keep him coming back for more. As long as the frequency is down, the quality can stay up. If you're having great deep conversations, then you can respond fast, obviously. But if not, wait. This is going to allow you to give a really great energy response when he invites you on a date. First, second, third, whatever. If he says, hey, you want to do this on this day, whatever, you can say, yeah, that sounds good. I really don't care. I just want to do something with you. The dude's going to be like, hell yeah. Don't act uninterested. Just don't act desperate and responding 24/7 and liking every picture that he has and all this, liking every Instagram story. You know what I mean? Just one of my favorite quotes from Dale Carnegie says, you can get more friends in 2 months by being interested in someone else than you can in 2 years by trying to get them to be interested in you. Same thing goes with dating. When you're talking with a guy, be genuinely interested in him and try to make him talk about himself. Guys love talking about themselves, obviously. So by you being interested in what he does and, oh, what do you do for work? Why? How did you get into that? What are your plans? What are your big time goals with that? If you're asking questions about that, he will talk about himself for 80% of the night and he'll think it was the greatest date ever. And you get to listen for 80% of the time to see if that's somebody that you want to be with.
Here are some super simple things that women do that guys secretly fucking love. But before that, if you're new here, make sure you hit that follow button. I make videos like this every single day, and if you've been watching for a long time and you're still not followed, what the hell are you doing? Just hit the follow button, that's all I ask. Number 1. Ladies, if a man is putting a lot of effort into the relationship, which he should be, just tell him you appreciate him. I'm telling you, this is going to make things even better between the two of you, and it's going to make him want to do things for you even more. And I am almost positive that you wouldn't mind him doing even more for you. Now, would you? Yeah. It really just is the simple things in life now, isn't it? Number 2, tell him exactly how you feel, whether it's good or even if it's bad. Doesn't matter. Just fucking tell him. Some of us are fucking stupid. We can't read your mind. I know how much you want us to be able to read your fucking mind, but we cannot, ladies. I'm telling you right now, we cannot. We do not have that fucking superpower. We don't. I'm telling y'all right now, we don't have it. I wish we did. Holy shit, life would be so much easier. Number 3, surprising him with little gifts or even little treats. As y'all all know, ladies, guys, we are fat asses. So if you come home with a nice donut or anything, any type of food, it's the little things that matter, ladies. I tell you, he's gonna be fucking happy. You came home with food. Oh! Just like y'all like getting little gifts spontaneously, so do we.
5 real things you can actually do that will have the men going crazy for you. Very first one, I want you to ignore him. Like, dead serious. I know you're going to say ignore him. Okay, this sounds like really toxic information. Are you trying to teach us to be toxic? Just wait a second. I'll explain what I mean, because you can do 2 things at once. You can ignore him while also not being a toxic person. I'm referring to ignoring his calls, his texts, his DMs, his sending you TikTok videos, his sending you Instagram reels, him sending you Snapchats. No, you ignore all of that. Why? Because none of that benefits you. Men are going to be the most attracted to the girls who are not speaking to them. What I mean by that is the more you are speaking to the man, the less attractive you become, because the more attainable you become. And I know you finally want to be the one getting treated like the dream girl. But the reality of it is, the dream girl is a dream girl because she's unattainable. Because we love, as men, doing all the work of trying to convince her to want to be with us, want to speak to us, want to be around us, want to be our girl. And while guys might say, I don't like girls that play hard to get. That's stupid. That's toxic. I don't have time for that. I want you to just tell me exactly how you feel and just blurt it all out and just lay it right on there on the table. See, that's the trick. When they don't want to have to do the deciphering, because they know it can be a very addictive process trying to figure out, does she like me? Does she want me? How does she feel about me, right? And men don't want to fall into that trap with you. They actually want you to make it easy for him and easy for him to not be so attached and invested in you. And if you lay all your cards out on the table, tell him exactly how you feel, it will make it very easy for him to not be confused and not have to feel so invested in you and trying to figure you out. But the thing about it is, even though he might say he wants that, the sad part for you is you become the most uninteresting girl to him. And then he ends up chasing after the girl who embodies everything that he told you he didn't want. You're going to squeeze the life out of any form of communication he has with you that is not taking you out on a date and seeing you in real life. Why? Because that is the hardest thing to do, okay, for the guys, and because it requires being intentional, it requires scheduling. It's going to be very painful for him, but the process of it being very painful for him is what's going to make him go crazy for you. Notice that this is titled How to Make Him Go Crazy for You, not how to ease his anxiety and make him feel really good and never think about you and just call you like super chill and super fun.
Hey besties, here are 5 feminine traits that men go wild for. I ran these by all of my guy friends, so use these to your advantage. Number 1, ability to receive. When a man gives you something, just say thank you. Never feel like it's too much or you don't deserve it or whatever kind of hang-ups you have about receiving gifts. I know I grew up in the Midwest, and when I first moved to New York City, I used to always be like, no, I don't need that. And I wanted to be the nice girl. But the irony is that it makes a man feel good to do things for you and give you things. Just like as a woman, it feels good to receive things. So get out of your own way and literally just say thank you. 2, a little bit mysterious. I meet people all the time and they think that being an open book is like something to be really proud of. But actually it takes a lot of practice to have a filter surrounding the words that come out of your mouth. This is coming straight from 48 Laws of Power, by the way. So when you create an aura of mystery, it intrigues a man. It makes him ruminate on you. Absence is a key factor in this, withdrawing for periods of time. Not always being present is really important in seduction because we as humans, we connect someone who's always present as common. That's from Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. So when you withdraw for periods of time, you become rare, you become special. 3, knowing what you want. Men in general are much more self-conscious than most women realize. So when you can tell them basically the roadmap to make you happy, they're much more likely to do it. But a lot of times they just don't know how to make you happy versus how to make their ex happy versus how to make this other girl happy. So when you're direct, kindly direct, then they know how to make you happy and then you both win. But when they don't know how to make you happy, it makes a man feel unsuccessful. And men were bred to be achievers. That's how they were when they were little boys. So when they feel like they're unsuccessful with a woman, eventually they just stop trying. It doesn't feel good to him. It's literally as simple as being like, oh, I love when you book the dinner, babe. Or thank you so much for coming out of your way to pick me up. That means so much when you think about me. It's about working smarter, not harder, I swear. 4, admiration. Talks about this in the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. The one thing that men love more than anything is admiration. Obviously, if you like this guy, there's some things that you admire about him. So just being a little bit more forthcoming about that. Just in general, all humans are like a tiny bit narcissistic. This is not my opinion, this is literally fact. So when you can feed someone's ego a little bit, they like you for it. This is what differentiates you from so many other women. And I think, again, back to men being more insecure than most women realize, compliments go a long way with men. 5, the last one, is being empathetic. This is in the Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. It talks about when someone meets our grievances or our daily problems with empathy, it makes us lower our guard, which we all secretly crave. It makes a man feel heard and seen, and it, again, sets you apart from so many other women. Just in general, most people are so obsessed with their own life and their own self, which is, it's fine. But when you're on a date with a man, when you can be more outwardly focused on what's going on in his life and how he needs support, This is going to set you apart from 99.999% of women. I would even argue this is what differentiates girlfriend material from wifey material. It also shows that you have done the inner work to heal and not project your own shit onto a guy, which is hot girl energy. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to schedule a one-on-one with me via the link in my bio.
Here's 5 things you can say to a guy to make him go crazy about you and think about you all day long. And guys, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Now, mind you, these do not apply if you are dealing with a toxic man or you're in a situationship and he doesn't deserve your love or your appreciation. So keep that in mind. This is only if you are dealing with a man that you actually like. Okay, let's get into it. Next time you guys are hanging out and you're together and you're cuddling or you're just having an intimate conversation, just look at him and say, I feel so safe with you. This is going to ignite his hero instinct and it's going to light him up. It's also going to encourage him to be more in his masculine. Ask him for help. Whenever you make a man feel useful, it will melt him. It can literally be as small as like, oh, will you open this bottle for me? Or like, if you're laying on the couch or hanging out, just be like, can I have some water, please? Will you give me a glass of water? Or get him to change a light bulb for you, whatever. He will love it. I feel so much joy whenever I'm with you. Tell him that sentence next time you guys are on a walk or just doing something really simple but really special. Next time he shares anything vulnerable or talks about work or any type of accomplishment, say, I am so freaking proud of you, and really take your time appreciating the things that he is doing in his life, because that will make him feel amazing. You taking notice of the things that he's doing in his life is going to make him so happy. This is also going to make him want to open up and be more vulnerable with you. Next time he goes out of his way to plan a date or take you out somewhere, thank you so much for everything you do for me. Thank him. I feel like so many girls are like, oh, you should expect him to do all these things, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a thank you.
The more you give, the less he sees you. The more you love, the less he chooses you. And that's not because he's incapable of loving you. It's because love isn't what makes a man stay. A man doesn't commit deeper because you're the best woman he's ever had. He commits because being with you makes him feel like the best man he's ever been. Men don't fall in love because of how much you give. They fall in love because of who they become in your presence. When he feels like more of himself around you, more capable, more respected, more alive, that's when he chooses you with everything he has. And if he's pulling away, it's not because you're not enough. It's because with you, he doesn't feel like the man he feels he could be. Listen to that again. Men move for the woman who awakens something in them. So if you've ever felt like you're doing everything right and still not getting what you need, maybe it's time to stop trying harder and start understanding men differently. Share this with a woman who needs to hear this today. And if you're done feeling like you're giving everything and getting nothing back, let's change that together.